Those two just come out from the woohoo bush. Is that what those two are doing? Oh, those two. If they get pregnant again, I swear. Hey everyone, it's Lisa, aka Cosmic Mermaid. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing the Sims 4 Island Challenge. And if you're wondering where we are in a new home. I moved the islanders, I moved the abductees to a new lot on the island. And I'm just gonna give you an update. As you can see, the babies are now toddlers, and Silas is, oh my gosh, where did Silas go? Silas left. Okay, so let me explain what's going on. First, let me show you what's been happening here. I'm going to pause. I don't know what these two are doing. Oh, they're going to kiss. Okay, so I moved the islanders, or the abductees, to this lot here, which is right next to the crash site. The crash site's over there, right there. I chose this one instead of the other one because this one was a tad bit larger. So I gathered up the plants and things that I could and replanted stuff over here. I got the beds. I added another bed, and I got 2 toddler beds because I did age up the twins. We'll just say that things act strangely here on this island, and people age up rather quickly, especially when they're children. So here we are on the island. I did have to add a tub because you can't keep the toddlers clean unless you have a tub. So this was, I don't know what game pack it comes with, but it looks kind of rough. So I figured that kind of goes along with the theme. And yeah, so I just moved everything over here. We have some funky, strange plants growing because, you know, this island has an alien theme. We're not quite sure why, but it does. And so I added some of those funky plants. And then this is the garden going over here. I just kind of put everything together. And here's a campfire. And there is a fishing hole here for fishing. And I don't know if there's one on the other side or not. No, I don't think so. I did add this cooler because feeding the toddlers is a pain when you're trying to feed them just fish or hot dogs when you have to cook it real fast and they get hungry really quick, and then next thing you know, you're being threatened by, security. No, not security, social security. No, social workers. Anyway, so that's just a little cheap. It's my game. I can do what I want. So I put that in there because you can grab a quick meal out of this cooler. So that's that. I did remove the 4 skill points from Rita. I took her gardening skill points. She had 2 gardening skill points and 2 fishing skill points. So I took 2 from each because nobody had enough for 4 to come from anybody. So I had to do it that way. I'm keeping track of the twigs. We found some more when we were moving the lots. Over on the other island, I found some more, and I found some here. So we are at 20 twigs after getting the extra beds. I did get this extra bed here, just so that there was 4. So that is what else is going on. I didn't spend twigs on the toddler's bed because when this challenge was created, toddlers weren't an option for the game. So it's just the way it is. They have to have toddler beds for them to sleep. And the tub you have to have a tub for the toddlers. So that's just the way it is. My game, I do what I want. Where is Silas, you might ask? Well, Silas has decided, Silas is kind of a loner. Silas has aged up to a teen. And Silas has decided that he is going to be kind of in charge of this alien crash site because he is an alien and he's extremely brilliant and, a genius. And there's that rocket science, the rocket ship thing going on over there. So he's been working and building that. So he's been spending a lot of his time over at the alien crash site. Here he is working on this rocket ship. He's come, he's come a good ways with it. He's also been experimenting and doing some, just trying to figure out what a lot of this stuff is and how this all came to be. And he's also been experimenting with this alien spaceship and trying to figure it out, trying to get it to work. And he's also been experimenting with this portal or whatever this thing is here. Um, Trying to calibrate it and get it to work. So the others were kind of worried about him. They've kind of taken him under their wing, especially Donna. Donna has a lot of family-oriented, emotions and things, and they have become pretty close. And Donna and Silas, kind of are the odd people out within the abductees, just because Rita and Jade, are kind of a couple of thing, and they have their kids. So Donna and Silas have kind of bonded, but all of them have become really good friends. Silas is really great with the toddlers. He relates more to the kids, to the toddlers, than he does to the adults, probably just because kids are a lot more realistic, and whereas the adults are kind of in la la land a lot of the time. So Silas has, the ladies over at the other site were a little worried about him spending a lot of time over here by himself, but they come to realize that he is an alien, and he's a hybrid, and this is what he likes to do. And if he can figure out what's going on, why they're there, or figure out a way for them to get off the island, then he will, it will be all worth it. So they try to make sure that they come over and visit, and he comes over there and visits them as so often. But he does like to spend a lot of his time here. He does have the loner trait, and he likes to spend his time here. So I did move him over here. I'm not sure if I should move him back to the other lot with the others and just have him spend a lot of time over here. I haven't figured out just for gameplay and storytelling, the best way for that to work. But for now, he's he's doing what he needs to do. He does look a lot like his daddy. I don't know if I can get a good view. Well, he doesn't look like his daddy right now because he is, where is he? He's in his alien form, but his human form, which he very rarely uses, he doesn't put on his human disguise very often. His human disguise kind of came up in his preteens. He was all green alien for a long time, and his human disguise came up when he was like a preteen. And he doesn't like to hide himself. He pretty much, he's an alien. He's never known anything else. And he doesn't see a reason to hide himself because the others don't find him to be strange or weird. They've always known him to be an alien. He did find this alien suit here at this crash site, and he finds that it helps him to maintain his alien form better so that he doesn't have to put his human disguise on in this environment. So through that, they've come to realize that they are not on an alien planet, or on an alien planet that would be home to Silas's kind, or the kind of aliens that abducted them. So because Silas does have some issues with, the environment here where they are. But Silas is a really good kid. Like I said, he's in his teen years, and he's trying his best to figure things out, and trying his best to pitch in and figure out what's going on. He really wants to learn more about himself, and why he's even here, and where's his father. Let's talk about that, right? In the last episode, Maddie disappeared, abducted, and never came back. And that happened when, Silas was very young. He doesn't really remember his father. The ladies tried to tell him, stories about who his father was. They kind of sugarcoated a little bit because Maddie did have an evil side. But, so Silas doesn't know anything about himself. He doesn't know his alien side, nor does he know his human side because he doesn't really know his father. So he's a good kid. We're still not sure. I mean, him and Donna are very good friends. We're still not sure what is up with Donna. She's still a little strange, but she's doing what she needs to do. And Silas is coming along here with this spaceship. So we're gonna go back to visit the ladies and let Silas do what he needs to get done. Okay, back over here with the ladies. Like I said, Donna spends a lot of her time hanging out with the twins. As you can see, they did age up. One's got the one mommy's hair, and the other's got the other mommy's hair. And also, as you can see, they've been spending a lot of. Did those two just come out from the woohoo bush? Is that what those two are doing? Oh, those two. If they get pregnant again, I swear. Um, as you can see, time has marched on a little bit. Rita or Jade is over here. She's a little tanner. You know, all their makeup is gone, and her hair is kind of, bleaching out. The color is bleaching out from the sun. Rita is over here. Her hair has definitely grown out. She's, I don't know, having water and taking a bath. She looks very uncomfortable. Why? Nauseated from using a dirty bush. Well, nobody told you all to go and woohoo in the bush. There's nothing I can do about that. Stop revolting bush. Okay. Go do something. Go tell a story to Sky. Let's go over and tell a story to your daughter. Tell him a story. There you go. Okay, so what's wrong with this one? See, the toddler thing here on the island, this one's angry. Rain is angry. Why? Rain, you're gonna have to use your diaper because we don't have any potties. From playing with you couldn't play with the nesting blocks. Well, come over here and play. You're gonna listen to the story. Okay, well then that's good. So yeah, things are pretty good. I mean, nothing has happened in quite a while with, nothing strange at least with the Islanders or with the abductees since Maddie, of course, was taken. Oh, I have to roll. Oh gosh, I hate rolling. Okay, let me pause and get my phone ready. Okay, here we go. 10. I couldn't even see it. All right, 10. Oh gosh, didn't we have a 10 before? I got to look it up. Okay, well, Lama Tapoca is angry. Sacrifice 2 fully grown harvestable plants trees to the volcano. Bye bye, harvest. Yep. Okay, well, that's not too bad. We can do that. I mean, this whole gardening skill, I don't even know how that's gonna work. Oops. Um, 2 fully grown. Okay, well, what do we have here? Cherry, lemon, pomegranate, cherry, apple, pear. Well, we'll take a cherry tree. And what is this? Strawberry, dragon fruit, dragon fruit. We'll take a dragon fruit. Whoops. Okay, 2 fully grown harvestables have been taken. So let's get some things going here. I don't know. Maybe Rita can come down, or not Rita, Jade can come down here and go fishing. I don't know, fish with bait, fish with a pair. Um, Rita still, I guess she's done telling a story. Let me see how the kids' needs are. Is anybody hungry? Energy is low. They probably could use a nap, especially this one, angry one. Why don't we have them take a nap? Nap, you, and let this one nap. I don't know. Let me see how everybody else's needs. Donna's usually good. Her energy's a little low and she's getting hungry. I'm going to have her come over here and light this because the other two probably have to eat as well. Oh, Jade caught a new fish. All right, that's good. And what is wrong with Rita? She has to go. She's going to puke. If she is pregnant, wait a minute, who got pregnant last time? Oh my gosh, I swear, I am not going to deal with this if these people are pregnant. What is this? Performed poorly, below average woohoo. Well, Rita, yeah, go wash something. I don't know. Are you really stinky? Why don't you take a shower then? Take a shower. If you're pregnant, I'm going to be so mad I won't know do it myself. Jade is fishing. Go, girl. Get them fish. Let's see how. Yeah, that's gross. Okay, she's got good fishing skills. Her fishing skills are at 4. I got to get their fitness and their gardening skills. That's part of the challenge, is fitness and gardening. Donna has 4 fishing, 1 fitness, and 1 gardening. So this could take forever. This challenge could literally take forever, unless Silas, builds a rocket ship and gets the hell off this island. I don't know. Okay, so Donna's eating. Where is Rita? Rita, where are you? Oh, why do it look like you're not home? Because you're probably a little bit out of bounds. Okay, are you hungry? Might as well. Just come over here. Add a log. Oops, no, let's not invite anybody to hang out. Add a log and roast you a fish. The fish have been pretty much flowing because Jade and Donna are really good at fishing, and Silas has his moments when he's pretty good at fishing. So we'll see, the fishing, keeping the fish on deck hasn't been a problem. There's this weird tree growing over here, and it is a tentacle tree, an extraterrestrial tree. Seems to be all intertwined vines and carnivorous flowers. Oh boy, I hope nobody gets it. We do have a cowberry plant. I think Donna was the one who caught it. I'm too scared to plant it because I don't want anybody dying. So maybe we'll do that later. Oh, that's cute. They're sleeping. They're so sweet when they sleep. Yeah, they're cute. Let's go back and check out what Silas is up to. Silas seems to be hard at work, doing something with the alien portal thing. He's just very diligent in trying to get things working on this test site or crash site. So it's getting dark. That's the problem. And the ladies do worry about when it starts to get dark because they don't want him getting abducted or just taken away. Not that, they're all family at this point. So they try to get him to come back home when it does. Look at this, how cool this is. When it does get dark. But sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't. So I don't know what is he doing? Calibrating, whatever that means. I don't know much about that thing. I know that you can, contact Sixum or go to Sixum in that, but I don't know if it needs to be calibrated to do that. I haven't tested it out, so we shall see. So yeah, Silas looks like he's gotten something going on here with the spaceship because it is all lit up and glowing. So I think he's making headway. I really do. I think he's making headway, and I think he is, really trying to help out and figure out what's going on. As you can see, their campsite isn't too far, so they can really keep an eye on him if they really wanted to. They can come over. So I guess he's done doing that. I don't think we should attempt to contact anything. So let's have him. Is he hungry? Yes, he's hungry. Why don't you like this, Silas? No, he wants to go on the observatory. I'm telling you, he's like a workaholic. He's like a little alien workaholic. He does have the genius trait. Where is his? He is, he's a nerd brain, but he's always catching himself on fire. He's not very good with fire. Not very good with fire at all. Here, add a log. Whoops. Add a log, and then I think you have a fish. Yeah, roast yourself a fish. He does have the genius trait. He is a quick learner, and he is a loner. So he, and if you look at his genealogy, it's weird because his father is missing, obviously, and his mother is senior pollinator technician number 3, whatever that means. So he doesn't know that. We know that as the watchers of what's going on. But I just found that to be really interesting. And, maybe at some point he can meet who his mother is. Pollination technician. We're going to let him enjoy his fish. And he has been thinking a lot about why they're here and what happens. Of course, the ladies have told him time and time again. He's asked it over and over for them to recount their stories of being abducted and do they remember anything. They haven't remembered anything more, but over the years he's been asking and they've been trying to recall anything. Unfortunately, Maddie never really shared too much about his abduction, other than he was taking the garbage out, and next thing he knew, he was in at the island. Silas is very smart. In his mind, what he's trying to figure out is if they are there as test specimens. That's what he's thinking of himself, that his father was abducted, impregnated, and they were plopped down here on this deserted island, and the two women, Jade and Rita, getting pregnant. He's thinking that maybe they are test subjects for a new population. So that's kind of what he's thinking in his mind, a new way to populate or a new way to control population. That's what he's thinking in his mind. He hasn't mentioned that too much to the ladies, just because if the first time he did say something like that to Donna, she freaked out because Donna does have a family. Oh, Silas, no, 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 Silas, please put that out, honey. Oh, he's so bad with fire. He's so bad with fire. That also scares them because they're afraid he's going to burn the whole damn island down with them on it. Oh, Silas, put the fire out. Come on. Yes, fire. Put it out, honey. Yeah, okay. He's really bad with fire. I don't know. Is that an alien thing? A teen thing? Teen alien is just really bad with fire. I hope you can finish your. No, you're not going to be able to finish. Your, your fish is crisp. Your fish is crisp. Well, you're all right. I guess you're a little bit all right. Um, do you have anything more? No. What do you have? What does he have? Plant slides. Why is he collecting plant slides? Yeah, see, he's a little weird. But anyway, so here, why don't you don't be so scared of the fire. Add a log. Do you really want to go to the observatory? You can't search for vampire information. Here, why don't you just roast yourself a marshmallow. There you go. That might make you feel better. But yeah, so the time that he did mention it, I swear, the time that he did mention it to Donna or to the other ladies, and Donna kind of freaked out because she does have a family back home, wherever home is, and she's missing them, and she's wondering is she ever going to see them again. Now, Rita and Jade, they're young, they have the family they grew up with, but they were kind of out on their own. They miss their family and friends, but they're not parents. They're parents but they got their kids with them, so they're kind of thinking this is like a restart of their life. However, Donna's like, I had a life and I had a family and I need to get back to them. And sometimes, especially Jade, is a little skeptical if Donna actually does have a family because she does act a little strange, and she did do that weird thing right before Maddie got abducted. And they're not sure that has something to do with it. Well, what was that weird thing that Donna did? So they all have their own little stories going on in their head, and they're trying not to be skeptical or suspicious of each other, but it does happen. And they're getting a little stir crazy or island fever or whatever, and sometimes they do lash out at each other. So we're gonna leave Silas here to roast his marshmallow. Hope he does not burn himself or anyone else down. If he wants to go observe the sky, go ahead and stargaze next. And we're going to go back over and check on everybody else. The kids are doing pretty good as far as their needs. We probably should feed them. I don't know if anybody has anything in their not you. Anybody has anything in their inventory that they can give them. No, I'm just gonna have. This is why I have this cooler. I'm just gonna have Jade go over and get some yogurt. See, Donna's over here with, taking care of, I can't tell who's who. Who's the blonde? Sky is blonde and Rain is red. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. Oh God, I thought there was a UFO over here for a minute. Let's get ready to freak out. um, how is this baby doing? We got diaper change. Its energy is pretty good, so I guess she's gonna go over here and play with the blocks. Donna is still harvesting. Now Donna's going to go to sleep. Okay. Did you harvest everything? No, I guess so. It's just glistening in the moonlight. Okay. Well, I think that is going to be it for this episode. We just like a little update, and next time we'll see what kind of progress Silas has made with his engineering over at the test site. Hopefully, or the test site. I keep calling it a test site. It is a crash landing site, I guess. Whatever.